Alright, y'all, it's Judy Fruit. I'm back, and it looks like everything is a-okay now. Yeah, the instant I hit exit, it was like, easy, ran into problems and needs to restart. Well, thanks for that. Anyway, I have nothing but Streamlabs open on my desktop right now, which means I probably lost some notes from yesterday. And if you heard what sounded like an engine revving just now, that was one of my dogs sighing. I love you so much. Right. Right, so I'm not planning to switch games right at noon, and I'm probably gonna have to have an intermission for a quick lunch slash snack break at some point. It's 11:40 where I am. But in the meantime, let's just go make a net so I can catch that snail. Heck. I'm gonna need to... Indeed. Thank you much. Yep. Turn it off and back on again, except my PC decided to turn the entire thing off and back on again without I say so. Oh, I figured I put those little plants up there. Cute. Okay, what am I doing? Making a net. Yes, together. Get it together. Anyway, before the tech issues... Where's the regular net? There it is. Before the tech issues, I think I was waxing rhapsodic about To the Moon. Please, everyone, go play it. If you get even mildly attached to fictional characters in any way, bring along at least 5 boxes of tissues. It's like... It's so cool because, like, the lore is so rich, but also so, like, wide open. There's so much that you can explore in fanfic and stuff. And it's a teeny tiny little community fandom-wise. I'm talking about To the Moon, not Animal Crossing, although I'm sure there's Animal Crossing fic. But, like, I'm like the sole proprietor of a ship that only exists because me and my friend were yelling about it. And of course, the rarer the ship is, the more feral I am about it. Oh my god, they're so cute. It's completely impractical to have one as a pet, but in this game you can. Anyway, stop distracting my own self. Right, so To the Moon, I am, like, single-handedly running a particular polyamorous ship that is not, doesn't exist in canon, but it's not super ship-heavy anyway, so it's fine. Yep. Play To the Moon, follow Freebird Games, follow Laura Shigihara, who did a song for 2 out of 3 of the games that is beautiful and heartbreaking. Play Rakuen, because she made that game. And yes. So that series and Rakuen and Undertale occupy sort of the same emotional ecosystem in my brain because I mistimed it again. In 2017, it was like, oh, play To the Moon in the spring, play Undertale in the summer. I happened to play it, finished To the Moon right before Finding Paradise came out, so I played Finding Paradise, which is To the Moon's sequel, in December. It was like sort of like my year of indie games, and I hadn't, again, was not spoiled for the majority of Undertale, so I played the pacifist run straight through, because somebody had like a spoiler-free, here's the stuff you do to get through pacifist, and whoa, when I tell you that knocked my little socks off, like, oh my god. So yeah, all of those games wrecked me for different reasons and are therefore very dear to me. Meanwhile, we have this, which is just cute and calming, and come on, I got you now. I think I bumped the mic. Great, so anyway, again, I think you folks, I missed the fish, heck, have been around for a bit, but I'm playing as part of the Easterseals Know the Facts game train, and I will do my best to hop around to other streamers on the train and support them. My brain does this fun little thing where it's like, my social batteries are going to be drained, even though I'm literally talking to people on the internet by myself in my room. So I might not make my presence known on these streams, but I'll do my best. And 3 cheers to everyone who is on this train. And I'm so glad I found out about it in time to join and be a little wild and do 2 whole slots. Because I'm having a great time. I'm just surveying the island and like picking up random stuff. And then after I finish that, I think I'm gonna try out the outbound demo. Yeah, like, so, fun fact, I've been a member of Aaron's Discord for quite a while, and mostly lurking. I discovered the other day that I haven't even like done an introduction in the introduction channel, so maybe I'll do that retroactively. But I've been following Aaron on various platforms for a very long time, and yeah, she is so cool, and she was sort of like, not directly, but like through joining her, like I followed other disabled folks that she was following and got more into the activist scene, and I think she was indirectly the reason why I founded Adaptive Esports, which is also an awesome group of folks. They have community game nights on their Discord, and they have weekend tournaments a lot. And it's usually, so the games that I've played with them have been Golf with Your Friends, which is a very silly, very fun cartoon physics mini golf game. That is the wrong item. But primarily it's been Rocket League, which, like, I'm in awe of just like fully abled people playing that game, because you can do some nutty like aerial move. It's basically soccer, but what if you're like using little RC cars to hit the ball? It's so silly, but I love it. And like, there are folks who play with like mouse controllers because they don't have use of their hands, or they're amputees or that kind of thing, and I'm like, how? You can barely manage half this shit, and I have, 2 hands, both of which work at like 80-90%, and like, how? Like, I am also terrible at Rocket League. I love it though. Like, there's like, the gap between my skills and the skills of most of the folks I play with in the esports league is like so huge, where it's just like, oh, whatever, I'm competing against myself. Like, I have not reached the point where I can even catch up with any of these people. But Rocket League had a Samus Aran from Metroid like ship skin for the cars, so it's like, oh yes, you do like that. I like a lot of, that's not the right tool either. I like a lot of their side modes too, like a little bit more than the main mode. They have like freaking, how did I do that? Hit the wrong button. They have hockey and like this like battle mode where you get items to like affect others and grab the ball and stuff. So Adaptive Esports, they do Rocket League, they do this Smash Brothers adjacent game called Brawlhalla, which is a fun time. Golf with your friends, and like other games that I don't have, so I don't play them. But like Rocket League is their main. And I'm also, since I started joining that, I'm in part of like a women and femmes esport groups, and they mostly do Fortnite. And again, most of these people are playing it like it's their job, and I'm like, I'm just here to have fun. Hello. Okay, so I've got that already. Silly. So like I think at some point I might reach a skill level where it's like it gets frustrating because like I'm good enough that I might have a chance to catch up to some of these people, and I'm not. But I'm not there yet, so I'm just like I'm gonna do my own personal best, and it's gonna be fine. Like especially with Fortnite and the way twin sticks shooters are these days, like. So I have cerebral palsy. It's hemiplegic, which means it originates on my right side. So my right side is the most affected, and I'm also like a left-hander. So when I was like a really little kid, like I really had to focus on using that side of my body so it wouldn't atrophy. And ew, who throws an entire tire into the ocean? So anyway, like when I have to do twin stick stuff, like my thumb isn't really as mobile on that side. So it's like I can either aim quickly or aim accurately in Fortnite and other games like that. Like I can't do both. And people were like complaining about like them having added like built-in aim assist because apparently there was something about like bots that like help you aim that were kind of like making the game unfun because it was cheating. And people were like, oh, how do you feel about like quote unquote legal cheating now? And people were complaining about it, and other people were like, it's a skill issue, like you can still like counter them and dodge them and blah 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 blah. And I just put in my 2 cents where it's like, well, hi, I'm a disabled gamer, and for me, like, I'm excited to try it out because it would make me be better at the game because I physically cannot, I have trouble with aiming, and to the point where it affects how I'm able to play the game. And so, I think it would be great if they had more options like that, and just make them like on a toggle so the people that don't want to use it, like, you can turn it off, like, so I just like kind of did my part of like, hey, there are, people who are not fully able who could make use of that and be able to play the game on a level playing field compared to y'all. So like, think twice before you talk crap about it. Oh, I sure. Oh, ganbattemasu. Yeah, well, I'm more accurately, I'm in part of like an esports group. They're called Adaptive Esports, and they're like really community-based group for disabled gamers. And they do run tourneys and stuff like that, but it's for me it's more casual than I associate with like the definition of esports, and like which is great for me because as much as I want to get more involved in esports, like it's never going to be more than like maybe a relatively intense hobby for me. Like I'm not it's not in the cards to make money out of it, and like I'm not even sure I'd want to if I could. But yeah, adaptive esports, and I'm in a couple of women and femmes casual like esports groups, and they do like shooter, well, not first person shooters, but games like Valorant and the Overwatch and Fortnite and stuff. So last year I was playing a heck ton of Fortnite on my Switch and Rocket League also because those were the two main games in the two esports groups that I'm a part of. And one thing that would be good for me, like, feel free to shout out if the levels of anything are off, like the mic's too loud or the game's too loud or something like that, because sometimes the levels tell me one thing, and like recording a clip and playing it back tell me one thing, and then I play the stream back and it's like, oh no, nobody can hear me, or nice. That's cool. Scholastic Esports League. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, I didn't get into it like until I was, in the last few years, out of college, even though I went to college quote unquote late as a non-traditional student. But yeah, like I've gotten really into it. Text shirt. Hold up, I got culottes, otherwise known as a skirt, and I love me some skirts. But I wish it was a different color. Alright, I'm broke. uh, let's see. Think, think, think. Okay, I can sell some stuff. I think I want to donate to my... Not donate. Well, y'all can donate to the stream. I'd appreciate it. But I need to put money into my virtual little bank account. I'm gonna get the typewriter, except you can't actually type anything with it. It makes... Ah, I almost sold my net. Sure, that's something. Like, I think I'll put half to my... That's cute. But I don't like the fringe. Yeah, like, I could definitely pop on to play some Rocket League, and you can see all how bad I am at it, but I do love it. Alright. Let's see, stream still looks good on my end. Wait, no. That's not what I meant. Well, since I'm here, I'm saving it for that. ABD. I forget what that stands for, but something bell something. What do I want to pay from pockets? Whatever, I'm just gonna go whole hog. 6, 7, 12. 1, 2. I forgot my chat is not on the stream, so yeah, King Kong Wrong says that they work. Your pronouns, by the way. Just thought I might ask if you're okay with saying. I don't want to refer you to a pronoun that you don't like, but they is a good neutral. Anyway, King Kong Wrong worked with esports orgs, and they partnered with Easterseals New Jersey. He, him, his. Alright. That was my assumption, but I always try not to assume. So he works with Easterseals New Jersey and esports orgs. He partnered with the Scholastic Esports League in New Jersey, with Easterseals New Jersey, and boy, that was a lot of word salad, excuse me. I am so close to reaching more savings than my loan. I'm she, her is just FYI. And yeah. I don't mind being referred to as they when you don't want to make assumptions, but please do not refer to me as he, him, his. Thank you. Oh yeah, that I couldn't grab that because my pockets were full earlier. Yeah, in case my tags don't show up, this is an LGBTQ safe space. I am part of the queer community and the disabled community, and I do not tolerate bigotry here. And Easterseals does not either. I need to, what the heck am I doing? Sell that wall that I don't like because it's kind of ugly, bro. Oh yeah, I changed the little, like, town ditty to the, what is it? The level complete theme from Mario Brothers 3. That's what I changed it to on my last island because it was like one that I could figure out how to fit into like the number of notes that you're allowed, and I could do it by ear. So whenever, oh, I missed the clock chime because I was inside when the hour turned over. Alright, part of me is like, I'm not hungry, but I should attempt to have some kind of lunch at some point. Don't mind me, just thinking out loud and trying to convince myself to go do that, but I want to keep playing. Whose house is... Oh, I haven't talked to my latest neighbor. Animal Crossing New Horizons has this thing where you can, set up a campsite and have NPCs come to the campsite, and you can try to convince them to move in, and, this guy is my first campsite, convert. A wooden bucket, huh? I think I already know how to make that. Apparently. Okay. Sure, I don't... I suppose. You know, points for enthusiasm. I don't have too many Switch friends that I play with very often, so I don't really have anyone to give it to. Learn. I already learned it. Also, you're taking up space where I can put my tools. Hang on. I'm going for this weird phase where it's like, I think I exhibit neurodivergent traits, but I would like to maybe have it, like, officially diagnosed, because I'm like, it's like, I can't really tell. Like, I know self-diagnosis is a thing, and, you know, but being a part of the disabled community already, and, you know, leaving aside the fact that, you know, some folks don't want to put neurodivergence under the disabled umbrella, it's like, I don't want to, I feel like if I don't know for sure if I'm, like, officially neurodivergent, that I don't want to claim that identity, because I'm still, like, the internalized ableism of, like, oh, I'm gonna take it away from somebody who needs it. Like, no, that's not how it works. But, I don't know. I'm a pretty introspective and reflective person, and I, you know, am in a position where I could afford to have a official quote-unquote diagnosis if I want to, and I don't know where I'm just letting my brain lead me wherever it goes. But, like, part of me is like, you know, if there's a way to quote-unquote know for sure, like, it would stop me sort of ruminating about it or whatever. But anyway, that's just an aside. I don't even know how I got there. Don't mind me. Right, so I'm going to scan the beach one more time, and then I think I'm going to play a little bit of Outbound. And then I'm gonna... Alright, I can either do a random number generator and pick Prey versus Resident Evil 2 Remake, or y'all can have a vote if you want. I really, like, I honestly am split 50-50. It's like, you know, either way, I'd have a little bit of tech downtime while I switch over to, like, my PS4 to the, oh my god, what are words? To the capture card, but that wouldn't take very long. Alright, let me make sure How do I get rid of something that I don't want in my inventory? Let me make sure my pockets are empty. Hang on a minute. Ooh. Okay, where's the shadow? Because you don't want to hit it when it's over water, and you can't really angle your shot. Eh? Ah! Gotcha. Let's see. Hmm. Lace up boots. Let's see what color they are. Oh, those are cute. I'm keeping them. Oh yeah, I wanted to buy more clothes from Mabel, and then I spent all my money. What? What are you doing? That's cute. Blah, 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 blah. Let me sell some random stuff out of my inventory. I'm broke. Whatever you'll take. I wonder why you can sell all your tools except for the slingshot. Not that I want to sell the slingshot. I brought you two whole entire things, my dude. I want that. Well, do I want that squirt? I don't like the color. IDK, man. Let's see, what can I afford without taking anything out the bank? I love you. Oh, I can afford the skirt. Stretch legging. Work. Stripe boot. Sure, why not? I'm gonna get the culottes. Hi. Nope, because I broke. I wonder what Mr. Nook has to say about what should I do. What should I do? Toshio. Right. Right. That's where I got the last time. It's a bit of an ongoing thing. We're probably still 1 star, but Isabel's very kind about it. Island evals. Yes. Eep. So that's the same thing she said last time. Ready? Alright, I already set aside some land. Let's see. Boop-a-doop-a-doop-boop-a-doop-boop. Can't get over that little rangout. They are. Oh, I'm not prepared. Alright, one more beach scan. Alright, not to sound like a broken record, but I am waiting for somebody else to make the decision of which horror game to play. I have Prey on the PS4, and I have the Resident Evil 2 remake on the Switch, and now that I'm talking about it, I might just go with RE2R. But in the meantime, I'm gonna grab this fossil, and then I'm gonna attempt to play Upbound. There's always something to do in Animal Crossing. At least for me. Excuse-moi. Right, let me go get that appraised. Anything else while I'm up here? Let's see. I've been playing a lot of Animal Crossing closer to the evenings, so I've missed out on a lot of the like earlier day soundtrack. And it's just so heckin' chill. Like, I knew that already, but... Alright, as I always like to do, I like to make sure that my inventory is cleared up the next time I play. So, I'm gonna put away some of these clothes in my house. I'm gonna get that fossil assessed so I know if I need to sell it or not. And sell what little I have left. And I'm gonna... Oh, I know, I can sell these seeds. And then I'm gonna try the Outbound demo. Also, aside from the cute little like rainbow face tattoo, like the hair color and style and eye color is basically me. A lot of times when I play games that have character customization, they make folks that don't look like me, but for like Animal Crossing and sometimes Stardew, I like to go, oh, there's always something. That's not what I wanted. Anyway, for Animal Crossing and stuff like that, I like to make avatars that represent me, because then I can pretend that I'm actually in the game. What is it? Floor lamp. Oh. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. I think I finally have something to replace that little camping lantern with. Oh, wait a minute. I just had a brilliant idea. Oop. And yes, I always put my house on the beach. First time I played this, it's like, that's a no-brainer. Alright. Store this because crafting. Store this because clothing. Oh, kind of ugly dude. I don't know what that music is, but I don't like it. Gorgeous. What is this? KK parade. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I'll go put the lantern by the campsite. Even though I put prettier lights there. Oh, wait, what's going on? Wait, why are you running? This is cute, hang on. Oh, they're doing the airplane thing! Oh my god. Sometimes they'll just be like, wee, I'm an airplane! Sometimes also they'll just sit in the square and sing this like particular song that has the same quote unquote lyrics, but it'll be like different voices. And I don't know what to call the song either because it's not a KK song, I don't think. Look at her go. She's just so carefree, my guys. Right. Couple more things to do before outbound. Focus, focus, focus. I'm beginning to annoy myself by how much I'm repeating myself. In my defense, I have not streamed for, well, how long have I been streaming? Oh, right. Well, it says only half an hour, but I had to restart the stream, so... Anyway. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. Let me... Oh. I want them to face the same way. Hang on. Yeah, there we go. And then I want to pull this up a little bit. There we go. Alright. Assess the fossil. Sell it with my bamboo shoots if it's already in the museum. And then it's time for outbound. What do you wonder? What? Oh, really? If she's already leaning toward leaving, I don't really want her to go, but I usually say that. And she kind of wants to leave anyway, so as much as this feels right, as much of... Okay, everyone's so nice, oh my god. Of course I will. Tell me when you're leaving. Ah, I feel like I need to give you a gift. Well, let's see, where was I? Pardon me, sir? See, you can almost hear him say pardon me. Hawaii! Hey, let's go. I feel like instead of being like, will you donate it? He'd always be like, oh, think about what I've said and give it back to me. And I feel like they changed that with the update, but maybe I'm just misremembering. Like I've noticed a couple of like quality of life things that feel like they weren't there before the big update. Right. Brachiosaurus. That might be my second favorite dinosaur. Excuse me. What's that emote? Hoot. Yeah. Alright. So then I just have a few bamboo shoots to sell. Shoot the whoop. Oh. I've got one of my dogs on the bed and he's popped his head up like, what noise? And it looks like he's got like bed head. They're getting a little fuzzy. I'm offering 2 whole entire bamboo shoots. I gotta upload my kettlebell. That is not, I interrupted my own self. I need to upload the latest stream that Q and I did for Donkey Kong Country. We found out that there's been audio issues. We're both on the same mic, and it's like when we talk at the same time, like I get cut off, and apparently I'm still not talking loud enough to be heard when I'm on the partner stream. So I've been uploading things with, audio where you gotta turn your mic, your speaker up all the way to hear it. But it's like, whatever. Not many people are gonna watch them anyway. But still, it's a little annoying that we both found out after uploading. But it's like, gosh darn it. Anyhow, that being said, I'm gonna switch gears. I'll pick that up for next time to sell something. And I'm gonna take a nap in the rain. We've got a spam message. I thought there was a way to like, can you delete this message? But I haven't freaking figured it out. Or like, block the spam bots. That's something I should know how to do, but like, there's no like anything on the interface to do it. See you later. Alright. I'm not ending the stream, I'm just changing my game.